Welcome everyone. Just getting set up here. So welcome to everyone who's going to be participating in this live time and those who will be watching in the future. As always, this is a space that I offer that is timeless. So when I'm tuned into the session, I'm tuning into the energy of the collective that's taking it in. And that accounts for everyone that will take it in. And I have 2, potentially 3 decks today. I have the animals on deck. They're backstage. They might come on today, but we'll see. We have the Work Your Light Oracle, which is Rebecca Campbell, and the art is Danielle Noel. And then we have the Archangels by Diana Cooper, and the art is Jane Delaford Taylor. These are decks I've used here quite a bit, but these 2 came to me today, and they're basically going to be a sister transmission. So the Archangels is going to weave in a little bit more of the, what I'll call primordial energies, the energies that are very fixed on the earth plane. Hello, Milan. And the Work Your Light Oracle is a bit more of the modern day light workers perspective. So essentially this is going to be enunciating for us. Oh, a lot of energy is coming in. And my family's home. So, it might not be as potent or as fully, you know what? No, it's still going to be potent because that's a limiting belief. It'll just amplify the space with some sound effects potentially. And angels are very present right now. And what I'm getting from everybody that's right here, right now, is... Actually, no, I want to ask the question. So I know what I'm reading in the Akashic Records, but for those of you that are here, what are some words that come up for you when you consider the angels? What's your perspective on the angels? Are you in touch with your connection with the angels? Are you aware of them? And how many of you have sensed your wings before, where you've tuned into some, maybe it's just deep in your consciousness and your meditative states, but you sensed, wait, I have wings here. You probably have. Thank you, Kayla. Beautiful. So before I go any further, I just want to say, those of you that are here, if you would like to receive the healing energy, the light codes, the recalibrations that we're going to get from our star family today, you would just say yes. Now, all of this is for the highest and best good. I'm streaming this from the highest octave of my soul that I can reach. And we're tuning into our collective higher self consciousness. So if you're new here and you're just not sure, you can always just say I'm an observer, because the divine will be the orchestrator of all. And if you're meant to receive something today and you're just not sure in your mind, if you're meant to truly receive it, you'll receive it in the way that's divinely meant for you. Meaning, you might not walk away from this and think any differently or feel any differently, but the light codes will have reached your field, your quantum energetic field. And maybe when you're in a sleep state, or maybe when you are doing a task that doesn't require much of your attention and you're just, very much relaxed and your nervous system is relaxed, the light codes might start to activate then, or better described, you'll integrate whatever aspects, whatever expressions, whatever light codes are meant for you by your higher self in divine timing. So it could happen right here, right now, or it could happen in a few days. But be open to what arrives for you after this session. And I'm already getting to pull card 7 of the angels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then some of you said you were new here. So the way that I work with oracle decks is they call to me. It's not so much I'm like, I want that one. It's like it stands out to me, a deck. And then I take it out. Sometimes I'll always shuffle at the close of using my decks, because sometimes I'll actually see the deck with a number like superimposed on it. Like I'll pull the 7th card, or that's what's going on here, or pull the 12th card, or pull this card. And then sometimes I'll get a series of numbers and I'll pull them, and every single time it's something gets deepened within me. A knowing becomes more sustained. An aha might arrive. And the first angel we're getting is Archangel Mariel. So manifest for the highest good and work with pure love. So working with pure love is very important. It doesn't really matter what you're doing in life. If you're doing it, trying to get this better lighting, okay. If you're doing it with pure love, it's going to be gold. It's going to be incredible. It's going to be connective, because love is the frequency that we're all most akin to, I'll say, and it's also the frequency that connects us. So we're talking about love that is unconditional. We're talking about love that is ever present. We're talking about love that is pure. And Archangel Mariel can help to assist us to get in touch with our feminine energy, but this is the feminine energy within us that is very what we on the earth plane might consider masculine, in the sense that this is the quality of the feminine energy that is very strong, and it's very in the know and whole, and the holistic caregiver, the caregiver that caregives from energy, from purity, from love. No, not right now. I'm right now transmitting, so I'm not being read. I do not consent to being read. Okay, so 3. We're going to work your light to really anchor it in. Okay. You're already doing it, and this is actually in reverse, which makes sense. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. Hello. Welcome. We're having some fun and activating some light codes and anchoring our light and embodying our soul more fully in together as one. So, okay. So for those of you that want to be read, that want me to scan your energetic field to find the most connective and resonant message for this card, just say yes. I'll hear you in the future. Okay. So I'm getting some threads dropping in. So the 3 threads I'm getting are the first one, which is coming in from my left. I don't know if that'll mean anything to any of you, but I'll share it. The first thread is, it's the thread of overthinking. So it's the thread of you that, even though you are already doing it, it kind of pulls at you and makes you feel a little bit like maybe you're not doing enough and there's more you can do. That overthought. And what I'm getting about this thread is the way to alchemize it is catch yourself when you're overthinking. Catch yourself when you're getting a little critical of yourself, and just notice and really start to get loving with that part of you that's at play in that moment. So it's not about, oh, what is this wounded part of me that's overthinking that I want to delete from my being? It's what, you can ask yourself the why questions. If you're overthinking, why? Is there an influence in your life? Is there something from your past that you need to resolve within yourself? Someone you need to forgive? Figure out what it is before you start calling in your guides and saying, I need assistance because my silly mind is getting in the way of my divinity, getting in the way of my shine, getting in the way of my fullness. Okay? And then there's a cord in the middle. Okay, and it looks like this is the thread of you that are experiencing the energy of rushing. So it's that voice in your head that says, you're not doing enough. Look at the world right now. Why aren't you doing more? It's the thread of you that I would say is most akin to your higher self, and that this is the part of you that wants you to grow and expand. However, we can get distracted by that voice in the sense that if we're thinking all about the reasons why we're not doing enough, we're not doing anything in those moments. So yeah, that's kind of like the firm way of stating that. And then the cord that was coming into the right, this is a subtler energy, so this might be sneaky energy. So scan yourself to see if you resonate. But okay. Okay, so what I'm getting from this thread, and again, take it if it resonates, let it go if it doesn't, but it's the part of you that's, okay, I kind of remember this thread a little bit. The part of you that you're judging, okay, let me explain it. Hold on. Okay. So it's the part of you that judges, you're sensing when you judge outside. You're sensing that you're being a little judgmental to people. And you're aware of the fact that you're being judgmental to people. And then you kind of sneakily get guilty about that, or shameful about being judgy. And what you're, okay, this is not going to be all of you, but so what's happening is it's kind of this loop of what I'll say as negatively polarized emotional energy, where you're kicking yourself in the butt. And it's really subtle is the issue. So, okay, let's get the spirit message about that. Okay. Some of you are really doing some right and left brain balancing here, unification. Okay. So the first thing is forgive yourself if you judge another, but also understand this and really hear this now, which is if you're judging anyone, you're judging yourself. So, and this can be tricky. Okay, I know we all have sticky things in life where it's how can I not judge this person or this situation or this government structure or this whatever, okay? We're human. We're all here. We know what this is like, but we still need to, if we truly do want to ascend, if we truly do want to be free, if we want to be light, we serve ourselves by, if we're judging something, if we want to grow from that, we need to figure out what it is I'm judging in that, because if I'm judging it in that, I'm judging it in me. So, okay, so we're getting another card and a solidifying answer for this thread of the, looks like we're really in the Akashic Records here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So breathe deeply as we go through this, please. Pay attention to your body as we go through this session. Really be scanning your body with your breath. Okay. That'll just really help this to swim properly. And if you have water, make sure you have some and hydrate through the rest of the day. That was a love note from the archangels. So to really anchor this message, now that you've scanned those 3 chords that we talked about, do any of them resonate? Maybe all of them do. Something's going to come up in you right now, an energy right now, where you're going to give yourself some love for even like sensing these chords. Because when you see something, you can alchemize it. So if you sensed that these resonated, that's okay. It means you probably released them today. And the more we can let go of judgment, the more we can let go of self-criticism, self-cynicism, hopelessness about the world, hopelessness about ourselves, the better we are able to anchor love, because we can't do that for someone else if we're not doing it for us first. Okay. And the next card we're getting is Imrama. So some of you are being called to travel. Raise of hands, anyone being called to travel? Fun first planting. I'll be participating in some retreats this year. Stay tuned. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Corey, Kayla, Maria, Grace. I'm going to PR at the end of the month. Beautiful. So, okay. All right, cool. I'm glad you said that, Kayla, because I'm tuning into definitely some beachy scenes, lots of beachy scenes. Like lots of different types of beachy scenes. Oh gosh, they're showing me lots of things. Hold on. Okay. So they're showing me a lot of sunsets. Like really, really, really pretty sunsets. Pink sunsets, orange sunsets, like turquoise sunsets. Sunsets that are just immersive. They just like wash over you. They hold you in a field of beauty. Okay. I'm asking, why are they sharing that? And they're just saying, just say it. So, all right. So, what I would like you to, we're at the start of the year, however you want to conceptualize when the year starts and what life is on planet Earth. But there's a little bit more, amplified energy for us to start pastel sunsets. Beautiful. There's a little bit of amplified energy for us to, at least in our mental body or in our mind's eye, see that we have somewhat of a blank canvas, a fresh start, a opportunity for us to push new limits. So do the things that maybe last year we didn't get to, or that maybe last year we dreamt of but didn't do, let's say. Just as a tiny example. But wherever you're being called to travel to today, I want you to make a note of it right now. And if you can write it down, this is going to do some things for manifestation. And if you can't write it down, maybe, and you have the space to sit and close your eyes, sounds really silly, but this is with guides or channeling, so I'll share it. They're sharing if you don't have a pen or paper or a phone to type it in, or if you just don't like those things. I'm actually one of those people. I don't really like using my phone very much. But they're sharing wherever that place is that you want to go, like every single day in your mind's eye with your eyes shut in meditation. My kids are fighting downstairs. They're saying write it like in light, like in your image, in your mind's eye, like the place, the name of the place. Or if that feels not great to you, then just start visualizing. So Egypt. So maybe just start visualizing yourself there. This is a really simple thing that can really help to, okay, they're showing me grids now. So what it's gonna do is whatever's coming to you as an inspiration of a place to go. That's usually your spirit guides. It's your higher self. There's a reason. But then our mind gets in the way about why we shouldn't. So basically when you start visualizing these places that you may or may not travel to, what you're doing is you're taking your energetic field, and in a sense you're going and you're remote viewing in that space. You're sending your energy into that space, and you're also anchoring into the grids of that land. So you're going to start basically creating a flow of energy that's going to prep not only you and your energetic field, but tell the grids of that space that you're going to be traveling to, I'm coming. And it'll do something for you energetically. Okay, and 6. So does anybody want to share any other places that maybe popped up as far as where you might travel to? I've been called to Sedona and Machu Picchu for like a decade, and I haven't gone yet, so spirit guides are tapping me on the shoulder. Italy, Belize, beautiful. Sarah and Joshua. Scotland, wow, beautiful. Ooh, I love those vibes. Bahamas, keep it coming. Sedona, okay, yeah. Any megalithic sites? Maybe, yeah. Ancient sites, sacred sites, all over. Jessa, cool. Cleveland, very beautiful. Well, stamping it in here is going to make it have the energetic support of everyone that's Tahiti watching and will be watching so many places. Cool. I picked up this deck. Did I have a number with it? Did I say a number? I'm getting 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so we're sending very, very beautiful energy to all these lands. We're blessing the land. We're blessing it with love. We're blessing all the lands with love. 6. Okay, did I say 6 earlier too? Okay, well that's good. It worked both times. Okay, so Archangel Shamuel. Wow, Shamuel comes up a lot lately. Open your heart to give and receive love. Your essence is love. This was I went pretty ham on this one last time. The guides and I danced pretty. We jammed with Shamuel last time, so I'll sprinkle more codes from Shamuel. Take a sip of your waters if you have them. We'll be in this for about 15-20 more minutes of pure magic. So, okay. The guides are feeding it on in again. Just a second. Interesting. Okay, so I'm getting that we all need to take a little bit of a breath into the back body. So just breathe in with me to the back body. Hold it. And release. We're going to do that again. So you're going to imagine this sheath, I'll say, of shimmering light. And when you breathe in, you're going to breathe it all in, and it's going to wipe your field to the back body and send this really shimmering, gorgeous, magical, spiritual, unifying energy. So we're going to do that together. So we're seeing this beautiful light, this diamond white light. We're going to breathe it in into the back body. Let that shimmering light shimmer. Hold it for a second and release it out the back. Okay, we're going to take 2 more of those with Archangel Shamuel assisting us the whole way. So we're breathing in this diamond white light, sending it with our breath and awareness to the back body. It's glittering there. It's glittering, sparkling, recharging, rejuvenating, replenishing, and release. Beautiful. We're going to do 1 more of those. We're going to just breathe in this love light to the back body. We're just going to breathe it back there. Oh, it feels so good. And then hold it for a second and release. We have Archangel Gabriel and Archangel Raphael and Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron. Whew. You know, they're all here right now. So just let that breath and light go exactly where it needs to go, sparkling everything up. I'm actually getting all of your inner child selves are like dancing together. It's like in a field, they're like dancing. It's very fun. Yeah, okay, so we just had some, we might have some crowns buzzing. You might need some water. We just got a really, really powerful archangel blessing. Yeah, wow. Okay, and softening. All right, so the Pleiadians are coming in. Okay. Just a moment. I didn't think I was going to be channeling from that realm today. It is like my homeland, pretty much, in this universe. But let me just scan to see what they want, what they would like to transmit. Okay. So they want to bring in a little bit of light language. Some of you, you know what? I want you to scan in your heart. Do I want to stay for the light language? Like, for real. Because if you're already pretty much glittering and sparkling with light, you know, maybe it's not the right time. Or maybe you're like, heck yeah, bring it on. I love glitter. You know? Up to you. But check, because this is all in accordance with your higher self. And, you know, I always intend for these light language transmissions to serve in the highest and best good of all. Meaning whatever you need right now, you're going to get it. Whatever balancing is for the highest and best good within your field and within your layering bodies, you'll receive it. And you'll just be filled up with love. That's my intention. And then does anybody have any other intentions that they want to, because we don't just have the Pleiadians here. We've got quite a few star systems that are going to be channeling this in. And this is actually how it's going to close. Because it's going to be potent. I can feel it. It's in my field already. Yeah. Do we want to hear the star systems that are here? Should I share that? And also start, while I share the star systems, you all share good courage, balancing, grounding, beautiful. And I'm going to just share the groups I'm sensing in the field that are going to be transmitting the light language. DNA healing is the focus. So, okay. Peace, trust, health, devotion to self and well-being, beautiful. So unconditional love, gratitude, peace that passeth all understanding. These are some frequencies that are going to be pouring in this transmission. If you're ready to receive, just say yes. I strongly encourage you really be in the heart for this, meaning no driving, no operating machinery, wealth, beautiful, wealth for all, abundance, abundance for all, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Centering, authenticity, creativity. So those of you that have creative projects, start bringing those into your consciousness. They're going to get amplified in the space. Those of you who don't have creative projects, but you're open to them, start saying, I'm open to them. So we have 3 main star systems that are going to be coming through. The High Council of Light in the Pleiades, the High Council of Light in Arcturus, and the High Council of Light in Andromeda. So those of you just dropping in, say yes if you want to receive. Otherwise, you can get the transmission in my energy healing membership. Have questions about that later? Ask me. We'll deal with it. Inspiration, abundance. So we're going to start out by clearing the auras, and then we're going to go ahead and allow the star systems to pour their codes through me that I will transmit to all of us into this quantum field, this quantum space of healing and divine light. The space is protected completely. Only that of love may exist here. Clearing. So just breathe deeply. We're going to get chakra balancing to start. Let your light activate from every chakra. Let your light activate from every chakra. Let your light activate from every chakra. Allow yourself to become aware of your central pillar of light. Planting these roots deep. This is your soul light. They're being planted through the roots of your being. Mama Gaia is really holding these roots down. She's allowing for anything that's ready to be released, that's impeding any kind of flow, those just being washed. We're getting surrounded by some rainbow pillars. We're getting surrounded by this really, really powerful liquid love. It's very sparkly and translucent, plasmatic. Very, very grounding energy coming in now, but it seems to be coming in from above, from your guides, your spiritual guidance team of the highest Christ light. Some of you are releasing from the throat. So just breathe deeply into whatever area is calling to you. You're all being filled up with life force energy. You're being lit from within. So your divine soul blueprint now is ever present in your being. Your divine soul blueprint is now ever present in your being. Your divine soul blueprint is now ever present in your being. Okay, we're going to get a little bit of an apophyllite blessing. So just sense anything that's coming up right now that is, let's say, unfavorable. Send that down your roots with your awareness, with your breath. Archangel Michael's helping you with this. Some cords are actually being alchemized right now. Release whatever needs releasing, whatever was residual from this previous year, this beginning of this life. You're very supported in doing this now. You're being helped, you know, you're not doing it alone. It's 111. Okay, so we're just going to call on our spiritual guidance team that anything that we cleared today, they're going to assist it to be alchemized, that anything that we called in today in the way of soul gifts, soul awakenings, soul remembrances. Some of you have gotten in touch with some new spiritual guides today in this session. They're going to be able to reach you better, more clearly. And then for those of you that feel a disconnect with your guides, if you do, just let them know right now, I'm open to your assistance, because they're with you. So just say, I'm open to your assistance, guides. I'm open to your assistance. Whatever guides are in my highest and best good, I'm open to you. Just say it, because you're supported. You're supported. It's amplified. You're so assisted. So it doesn't matter if your brain's like, or your mind or your ego, whatever you want to call it, is like, there's no way, whatever the mind says. Don't matter. It'll be done. It'll be done. Okay, the guides are just doing some final sweeps. Okay. Okay, you're getting root support, all of you. Some of your roots are being assisted, your root chakras. Okay. Quiet confidence, that's coming in. I'm just going to channel in some things that are popping in as this is closing down. Your energy is staying with you. Okay. My energy is staying with me. Thank you, everybody, for participating in that. That was a lot of codes. Someone's going to have some spiritual gifts turning on, and you're going to be like, what? I can see through walls? What? I can read minds? Oops. Not oops. You could always do it. You just turned it off. And now it's, turn that light switch back on. Yeah, good. Powerful. Beautiful, Corey. And then some of you, if it did feel really powerful, you might want to, seeing some things, shake out your hands, stomp your feet, get silly, dance, maybe do a movement practice, maybe just sit in a closed-eyed process because your third eye is very supported, very cleansed, clarified, aligned with source. As are the rest of your chakras. Your system's very balanced now. I was seeing the energetic fields while that was coming in. A lot of balancing going on. Yeah, they want me to share. So, and feel free in the comments. Gratitude. Beautiful. I was seeing some chakras being reattuned, as in, like, this is like the best way I can describe this. It's like long lost friends that like they just like they had a falling out over something really silly and now they're like reconnected. That's kind of how it felt what was going on with the chakras. Like for example, it was like the root and the heart were getting reunited and it feels so good. And then like the throat and the solar plexus, they were like, ooh, like they're like taking a little roll in the hay, like I don't know, they were having some fun together. Some things were happening. And divine union is a theme that was dropping in. It was a lot of, you know what, just go shine, okay? Let's just stop playing around. And that's like some of your guides are joking in my consciousness. Oh, Bashar is back. Here we go. Stop messing around. Just shine your light. Be you. Yeah, we know you're different than everyone else. Who cares? Do you really want to fit in and be like everyone you see all around you? Or do you want to be you? Be uniquely you? You can't do any of that unless you're you. You can't love unless you're you. So tapping on any area that has any... Okay, so with energy healing, for example, or receiving from a channel, receiving light codes, light language, whatever we want to play with words here. If you're feeling changes in sensation, if you're feeling a call to sensation, if you're feeling tingling, just like, I'll say added awareness in a sense of what is going on here in the body, that's because you've shifted energy in that area. So the cells that are in that area are now in harmony. So if they weren't in harmony, let's say, it's going to call to your attention with something that you're going to feel physically. And it's almost like your body thanking you. It's so hard to explain what's coming through about all of this right now. But if you're familiar with energy shifts, you know what I'm saying. And just make sure you drink a lot of water following this. And also what I would challenge you to, if you really want to make sure you get the full potency of these divine gifts that are truly from I mean, it's multidimensional guides, intergalactic guides that come in. They're like swimming and doing a bunch of things. They're working on all the fields. It's pretty wonderful. But if you really want to like, ooh, get it, and ooh, 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 get to the next like full embodiment of your soul, whatever is feeling inspiring to you right now in this moment, do it. Like within the next day. Whatever it is. It might seem really ridiculous. Like I have my box of paints out to remind me. I gotta get back to the painting. It's been a while. So Mel, gotta drop the desperation. They don't need you to be desperate. They're just there, like ready to help. You know? They want to help. And then, okay, so it's pointing to a wound. Whenever we use the word desperation or desperate, it's a wound. Usually a childhood wound. So look to the inner child. Paint. So if we're asking our guides for something over and over and over again and we're not getting it, whatever we're asking for is not for us. That's what they just fed in. And they said they know it's going to be hard to accept that. But if we're praying for something or we're asking for something and we're saying, deliver this to me, deliver this to me, deliver this to me, and it doesn't come, it's not because our guides aren't hearing us. It's because it's not the best thing for us. There's something else. Marlene just started watercolors again. Hello, Luke. So happy to have you here. So when we're asking and we're not receiving what we're asking for, it's really what the guides are feeding in now. And they've fed this in many, many different ways, and they've channeled the same thing through many different channels. But essentially what it is that you need to look at is you believe, whatever this thing is that you're calling in, you believe it's going to give you a feeling. You're going to believe it, you believe it's going to give you a state of consciousness, I'll say. Maybe that's peace. Maybe that's love. Maybe that's abundance. Maybe that's whatever that feeling, that sensation that you're really, really calling in. You can't call it in until you're embodying it. It's the law of attraction. So that's why we really need to filter through our own intentions to really figure out what do I really want here. Because if we're unclear on what we're calling in, if we're really unclear on it, we're just going to end up like chasing. It's like it's the people you see in the world that are just chasing the next promotion, the next Lamborghini, the next whatever, and that are very unfulfilled. We're going to we think, for that example, I'll bring that example in. In that individual, there's a belief, when I get that Lamborghini, that next shiniest Lamborghini, okay, then I'll feel love. Then I'll feel like I've done it. Then I'll feel abundant. Then I'll feel, or maybe it's something a little bit more toxic than that. I don't know. But basically, that's not going to do it. So we have to get really clear on, what do I really want to be feeling? What is that? So that's what I would look to. Hello everybody. Marlene's son got a telescope. So cool. I love the stars. We're all so connected to the stars. We are. So I was so fascinated. Because we all come from the stars. What time is it? Is it 1:21 or 1? Yeah, it is. Okay. So I've got like 2 more minutes. Just want to thank everybody for being here. This was really fun today. There was a lot of light codes that were swimming in. Superstar. And then the last thing I want to really challenge you all to is This is going to be fun to say. You know what? I'll post it. No worries. Because who knows if TikTok's even going to be around in another few weeks for United States citizens, which I am for now. Happy New Year. Thank you. Yes, okay. So, tune into your heart when I bring this in, okay? Because it's going to be, it's like a spirit guide challenge, and they don't really ever do that unless it's like really fun. So they want all of you to really tune into your heart and find that part of you that is so weird, so different than everyone else. It's the part of you that's so bright and shiny that early in life you got told you are not allowed to show that shiny part of you. You better turn that off or everyone's going to attack you, or some other reason that your mind created. So find that weird part of you that is just, I'm seeing like some of you guys dressing up in different ways. I'm seeing some of you guys go to I'm seeing I was seeing this a few years ago, like Zumba classes or like yoga studios or I'm seeing some of you like walk different places where there's like this place that you want to go into. You've always kind of been like, what's in there? But you never went in. Basically, what the guides are trying to locate within all of you and activate you into the initiation of is that thing that you know it's going to be so fun. You know you're going to it's going to light you up like a Christmas tree. It's going to just make you feel like heaven on earth. Whatever that is, like, do it. Be it. Stop denying it. Who cares if people judge you? Who cares? Are they you? Who cares if they make fun of you? Are you going to have fun doing it? That's all that matters. So let go of the programming, the shaping that you took on in life, and just be you. Like Tahoe, full of energy, yes. Can feel it from here. So whatever that weird treasure is within you, please offer it to the world. Offer it. Wherever that place is that you're just dreaming of traveling to, start envisioning it. He'll call it to you. It'll get to you. It'll connect. Somehow, some way. It's not about going and looking up and researching. Nope. Energy. It's the most powerful thing. It's everything. So, I love you all so much. I've got to hop off, but this was beautiful today. I'll be back every Friday as long as TikTok keeps this thing running for Americans. I don't feel like an American. I'm an earthling. For right now. I'm a star being, a light being. We all are. We're earthlings. Earth citizens. I love you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Do give the page a subscribe. I'll probably upload this on YouTube, Soul Healing with Bree, on all platforms. No periods, no dashes. I don't message anyone. All bookings are through my website. And my programs are all linked in my link tree. Energy Healing membership, I want to plant that really quick because I have it at a low price right now, and that won't be forever. It's really building, and I was told that I am to build it, and then it's going to take a shift because we're going to be moving it into a whole new octave of multidimensional co-creation. So I love you all so much. Thank you seriously for being here. I'm still a human, and this really jazzes me up about being a human. So I appreciate each and every single one of you. Drink a glass of water, follow your excitement, be weird. See you next time. Deep breath in. Namaste.